What's up? It's me once again, back at 2 in the morning. Like it's exactly 2 in the morning. I should like probably played earlier that way, more time. Which one was I again? Oh, the 401 one. Although I do have a fear that why is there 9 pages? Hold up. Why, why is there 9 pages? That's a lot of pages. Anyways, I'm making another one. I want to copy and paste this just in case my recording goes wrong. Oopsie daisy, I forgot to turn on my mic. I gotta replay the whole section again. So I'm just getting ready for that. Okay, so we're back. We're back for our poems. And I've decided something. I'm actually gonna read and analyze the poems, at least my interpretations, because I realize it's pretty irresponsible and reckless of me to not analyze the poems and just go, yeah, it's a poem. Yeah, cows. Yeah, breakfast. Walter's white sun. Those darn vegetable bacons. Am I bringing up Breaking Bad in a visual novel game? With alright, so I'm still not doing Monika. I still don't trust her. I don't think I should ever trust her. I feel like in this scenario, realistically, we should probably go over Sayori because of the situation we're in. Which, to be honest, we're not really in a situation. It seems like everyone kind of chilled out after what happened last time, so that's pretty common. It subverted my expectation because I thought they were gonna be like beefing with each other or like beefing over me, like beefing against me, like they don't like me. Ooh, you weren't with me in the argument. Now we're against you. But no, they're not really like. There's nothing like really came out of it, which now that I think about it might not be good. I mean, I feel like it might have increased my relationship with Sayori, but I thought it was gonna make the other ones like go down for me. Maybe it did, but we'll see. Oh my goodness! I don't know if I don't know if it's the right voice. I'm just gonna. It'll come out soon. Trust the voice. This is so good, Guido. Eh. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes. Wait, too honest? I don't know. Honest is honest the right word here? No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha 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 ha. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because it... Are you sure you don't like it because it just... Am I reading this right? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Okay, I guess I was reading it wrong. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Guido's poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. So Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's how exactly it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Meta? Is that a meta thing? Is that a meta thing? Yeah, maybe. That wasn't replying to me, to what I just said about meta, by the way. Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Okay, that was over badly. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Guido. I should go write that down, then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright. Okay. This looks really... This like so much more longer than the other one, holy. Okay. And I said earlier that I was actually gonna take time to read it and say my thoughts on in the meetings or whatever. Okay. Battles. I pop off my scalp like the lid off a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to... Sorry, I was thinking this wrong thing. I was thinking it's Revenge 64 with like the intro of like, there's no time to waste, and then, you know, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in a bottle all in a row. Okay, so there's clearly something going on here. I'm getting like, I could be wrong, but you guys know, the book BFG, Big Friendly Giant. Isn't there like a part in the book where there's like, they do stuff with dreams and like jars? They put the dreams in a jar and catch dreams or something like that. Isn't something related going on like here, except they're not like, she's not catching dreams, it's like her own dreams she like puts inside of a cookie jar. And like, little ball of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I can reach the inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. So she's like describing the dreams, I think. But she doesn't have time to like talk about it, and she just wants to put it in a bottle, keep it safe, put her happiness in her happy dreams inside of her, keep it safe, you know. All right, next part. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Wow, that rhymes. This one also rhymes, so I didn't really notice it. She's like using this is like happy. She's using the happiness for good, and like help people. And, like and like the bottle is like she is like happy good. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, scraping and scraping. Okay, she has more. So as the night goes on, she has more dreams, and as the friends go, and as she has more friends, she has more bottles. And the deeper she goes, I'm not entirely sure what she means by deeper. I'm not sure what she means how if the dreams are getting deeper, and then like which is like, but when Dark Cave is like she's going deep in the Dark Cave where she's digging and scraping. So maybe that's it. I don't know. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Okay, that rhymes. Is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just yeah. I don't recall seeing it. Okay, so in this section, was there a metaphor? I wasn't checking if there was one. Being honest, I was taking things more at face value. She so she's blowing off dust of her stuff, and she's admiring that time hasn't moved. And then she looks at her empty shelf and figure needs more space. My friends look through my locked front door. Her friends are looking through the locked front door. I don't know exactly what this part means yet. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? My friends will pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time, I let one of them shatter against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, all shard all over the floor. Okay, so this one feels a lot more direct with like, there's like, her friends are inside and they're in such a hurry, and then they all come and take the happiness, and like the happiness like shatters between the tiles between her feet, and they're all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Okay, so since this is the post, I think the friends who took it are like the happy friends, the smiling friends. And then, and I don't think she likes, and I don't know if she likes that, and maybe she's like blocking her thoughts. So basically, in a nutshell, she has like these happy like dreams / thoughts, put them in a jar, and she uses those happy thoughts for her friends, but for the friends who aren't smiling. She wants to have smiling friends. Sorry, I was trying to make a wordplay with the show Smiling Friends. So yeah, it's a pretty good poem. I like the rhythms in it. I don't think that there's like a poem rule where wait a second, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Oh, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Oh wow. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, never mind. I noticed like for every 2 paragraphs there's like every 2 paragraphs there's 4 sentences each paragraph. I think that's a pretty cool detail. It's a really good poem. Finally, I can leave this analyze out of here. Let me out. Thank you. Holy. I still can't curse. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Loki forgot. Loki forgot she did. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. This is not gonna end well. Scene 4 is happening soon. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. No, you're not. Think harder. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even it helps me understand my own feeling a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. don't think that's subtle. Ah ha ha ha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eye makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I don't know what that word means. TH. Not Monika. Yuri. Let's see what we've written for today. This is pretty good, Guido. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing style yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. Holy, that was like a whole lesson. Right? She's gonna go back to sorting, I just know it. It's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods, timidly hands me her poem. Dear gosh, cursive on this back. The raccoon. I don't think the analyzer is gonna be as deep as before because cursive. The. I'm seeing a lot of the repetitiveness. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an undoing as an unordinary human. Okay, I figured out the word. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. Yes, it's completely normal to call yourself an unordinary human. That's very normal. Okay, I mean, what is there for me to analyze? There's a raccoon outside her house, outside her window as she's slicing bread for a guilty snack. What's the guilty snack? I don't know. How would I know? I don't know any other detail. Butter? That one Australian thing, Vegemite or whatever. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. Is that like, are raccoons allowed to eat bread? I forgot. I've one time seen a raccoon took a bag of marshmallows online. I think it was a raccoon. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Also, maybe they're not allowed to eat bread. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The entire, is that? No, I was gonna say entirely, but it was like and the beauty of my cutting knife was this symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and wage. I don't think that's an A. That's not an A. I don't know what this is. I'm so cooked. The moon I don't know. This is looking really bad. Increments. Oh, its phase and affects that much more light off of my cutting knife. That very same light that glistens in the eye of my raccoon friend. I sliced the bread fresh, soft. The raccoon became excited, or perhaps I'm mentally projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. This raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon's gonna kill her, I just know it. the raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I... That's an R, right? Is that an R? Every time I banish... That is not banish. It's my cutting bread, my cutting knife. Raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I'm not even gonna bother to analyze this. Can't understand this stuff. I'm not good at reading cursive. I failed. I was a little more daring at that one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Who's the raccoon here? What does the raccoon mean? What does the raccoon mean? Who is stalking her? Maybe she has a stalker. Became friends with them. Maybe that stalker's Monika. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. What are you implying, player? Player, what are you implying? That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas, the thing that got hacked, to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Teasing me, I guess? Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Guido? Low-key, I was like, okay, I'm not sure. Low-key, kind of this game. I'm not like embarrassed or anything. Like, it's more so like, it's more so that I'm playing like this. I feel like out of context, like people that I know like would probably be questionable about why I'm like playing games with like stuff like this, and I'm trying not to think about that type of stuff because I just recently uploaded my first walkthrough, hoping it will like. I feel like I'm gonna get teased for it, TBH. I don't know why I'm projecting. I don't think that's the right word. No more venting. No more imposter stuff. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel that everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individual. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Foreshadowing. This is foreshadowing. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. I was spitballing that foreshadowing part, trust. I don't know. Alright. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew. What? Well. Anything that isn't train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get that you're feeling probably most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ah ha ha. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, someone tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. I mean, okay. Is that considered a good thing? In my personal opinion, is that a good thing? To be critical? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be like, you should be like critical, like constructive criticism is like really good. I mean, it's not like I can choose exactly how my poem is. I just choose the words. It's not like I have my keyboard out and I'm like just typing out my own poems. And it's not like I'm not sure how the game would be coded to say how I would be, but it wouldn't make sense that I don't. Because imagine you're playing as like the main character who knows nothing about poem, and then like behind the screen, aka the person playing the game, is like a master at poetry, and then they write like the best poem ever, and then everyone would be so surprised at the club. So of course they can't allow you to be goated like that. So you just have to choose which words gets the girls to like be like yo that poem you made. I like that. I like that because of that word. I like it because you used the word clouds. I forgot which one was clouds. Come to think of it, this guy reminds me of Sayori poems from yesterday. About the breakfast one. Yeah? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been best friends for so long, you might be in the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? That sounds kind of jealous, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know. Nah, probably not. I think they're just more so shocked because they think she doesn't have a type and like is willing to like date anyone. Yeah, that's the right word. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? If I'm being honest, I don't even know what it means for someone to be fluffy. This game's worrying, so it's getting to me. Not really. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. She called me a dead weight. Ooh. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Anyways, thankfully, they're so cursive. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I feel like this one's based off of a story. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, so that's why I'm not friends with her. I see something relating with the other one. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me. Wait a second. Oh wait, this is wrong. Oh, this is the same person. Oh shoot. At first I read that, I was like, I low-key like already forgot like that Amy was mentioned in the first part. Is this whole thing about Amy? One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off about spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah, I think I know what this one means. Not bad, right? It's quite a lot. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much super analogies. Yeah, I wonder what the message is. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has kind of a weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. Hey, wait a second. I heard this dialogue before. Is this the theme of today's session? Is the theme today about people, about being afraid about what you like and how people will feel? Oh, definitely wasn't. Never mind. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. See, my guy knows it too. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Bro's acting as if we're not in the same club room together. Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but same. But she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behavior and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who makes me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. Surprised she didn't mention anything about the spiders. Alright, time for the dictator herself, Monika. Hi again, Guido. That sounded a bit silly. I don't know what. Okay, hold on. Hi again, Guido. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ah ha ha ha. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori will like. Thanks for calling it out. Thank you, NPC Guide Master for telling me that. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being, even if you don't show it even if you show it in different ways, and it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's like exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Was she stalking our conversation? Well, to each your own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. We are not off to a good start at all. What do you mean, save me? What do you mean, save me? How long is it? This looks weirdly. This is like the shortest one. Pretty sure. Shouldn't it like? Yeah, I think it's normal. What? Okay. I low-key cheated a bit because I did do it the other ones like look directly at the words like that. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Alright. Is someone in class wearing red? I don't think so. Alright, no red hairs, redheads, no green heads either. So what does red and green and blue represent? I suspect that it's got to do with the other girls. An endless, I don't know that word, of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, violent, creating waveforms, squeaking. Bro, why does the Q get like some arms, or like kind of looks like the cross? Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Bro, why are you bringing up math? Why are you? See, this proves my theory more that she's a dictator because she mentions math. She mentions, I forgot which part of math, like algebra maybe, I don't know. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Alright, playing a vinyl or like records, like you get like the disc, you put it in the thing, and then it starts like you put in the low stick, you like move the thing, it like touches like the CD as it's like moving, but this time on a pizza crust. When we say pizza crust, we're referring to the behind the pizza, right? No, wait, technically it's in front. Okay, honestly, I don't know what that means. An endless poem of meaningless. Is she trying to say this poem is meaningless? Nah, that is suspicious. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What does that mean? Load me. Load me. Is there some sort of hidden meaning behind this? Is this supposed to secretly say something else? Is there like a secret in this poem? Does the load me mean something else? Did we like switch some wording around? I can't tell. I don't know. I'm not a theorist. I'm not an analyzer either. I'm just casual. Alright, get me out of here. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I don't even know abstract means. How does my main character know? Ahahaha. I guess it's just the way I read it. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally smooth the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract as a physical expression or of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Yes, reader. You mean like the player, aka me. So putting it in that way, Not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica writing to the day. Sometimes you'll find facing. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a different decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Um, in some games, it's normal for like NPCs to like talk about how, yo, bro, welcome to the beginning of the game. Please save. Yo, we just got done doing this. Save. And they don't like to bring it up. They don't. So it could be like this, or it could be something else, which it is something else. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Bro, please stop foreshadowing something. Wait, is this tip even about? Why are you questioning yourself? That's suspicious. That's suspicious as heck, man. What am I even talking about? It's that. See, she's suspicious. She knows what she's doing. She absolutely knows what she's doing. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can. It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need we won't need much than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing at the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. What? Like a musical, a play, or karaoke? What do you mean by performing? Also, I just wanted to say, recently I added like, I've been having like Doki Club music to my playlist, and before I did that, I went into like watch a video. I entered a video called Doki All Literature Club All Music. Like it's a video with all of them, and like they show like a list of the names. And I've noticed that the name of an OST is called just Monika. I think that's what it's called. Which sounds familiar, especially if you like put it next to a certain channel who makes random counter video. Okay, I ruined it. I was gonna make a wordplay on it. Okay, so with that, so is that OST gonna like be brought up here? Is it already playing? No way we're like performing like thing or anything, right? Probably it's something. I don't know what we're performing. Monika. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. So no music. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting on all the posters to prepare a halftime. Sayori's been coloring the poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Yeah, well, I did. I think it's that bad of an idea. Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the ones who are responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each of us put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. Wait, who's you? Who's you? Not me, right? I know we all do. And if it all takes us standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remains silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. What do you mean leaves me no choice? To do what? I'm gonna object this, so just I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki does have arguments left. I've noticed the dialogues that said a lot about her. Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone. Expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Hahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be deaf with me. Foreshadowing. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is "The Way They Fly." Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear and confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the... Do I hear someone? I don't know. I keep having to take deep breaths as I'm reading this, because catching my breath. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wow. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she still putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her looks. Her equivalent words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns to instruct her so she, with perfect timing, This must be a rare glimpse into the boiling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's belittled even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard and we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the palm to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was so good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then. Sayori begins her poem. Someone feels to her that her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's... oh gosh, I don't know what that word is. Serene. I don't know if that's the right word. And bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think too much of it. But hearing it came from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Beetle liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, in reference to that sort of kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Hehehe. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Yo, make me go before Guido. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Guido lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. Wait, no, that's me. It's fine. My voice Doki didn't even change at all when I said that. I might as well get it over with. Wait, it's my turn? Well, it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her soul attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic. I don't think I said it right. Wrong time turn. Present, past, future. Her poem has a rhythm and rhymes to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. Did I just rhyme? The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'll better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared to enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. Yo, is that foreshadowing? Is that foreshadowing? But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have too much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll still have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up home and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably go find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're already putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me feel really happy. Yeah, no problem. The guitar's back. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go? Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, already going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of shit. It must be a little nice. Hello. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay. You have to say it. Whatever. Wait, that's me. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori, if I'm almost with words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. There's actual options? Okay, okay, so I actually know the answer for this. It's actually easy. I would still walk home with Sayori because I've always kind of like done that. Plus, so I would probably do that. Oh gosh, now I'm thinking about the other option now, because like, since I'm walking the same person every day, it could get repetitive, and like, it would be nice to walk with the other person and talk to them more, yada yada. Oh gosh. Great, another Minecraft Story Mode Odd question where I gotta choose between one or the other character. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I really see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home to... Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Guido. Think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much. But I just want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only 3 days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I feel like a lot of things will happen in that time. Let me guess, another poem. Oh wow, how'd I know? Alright, I'm just gonna do the same thing I've been doing. Just choose a word that speaks out to me. What time is it? 3 a.m. Okay, so it's been exactly an hour. That's cool, I guess. Judgment. Are these? No, these are just the same words. So I'm low-key not even changing. I low-key have no character development. Giggle. Defeat. Either socks or play. Question. Games. Secretive. I'm using a blanket right now. Extreme. Flee from the scene. Oh man, I meant to show some imagination. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to choose anime. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika? Do they usually have fried squid? It's like calamari. I don't know. Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. Monika. Is this like some sort of science fund or something? What is the scientific term for squid? Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Oh, wait, I just pressed line. Translation. As if the game. You know, what we see. We physically cannot hear what Natsuki's saying. We cannot hear her. We can only see the dialogue. Fine, fine, fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. A worried glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. It's official. She's just gonna go off in the deep end. Something bad's gonna happen to her really soon. I just feel like it. I don't know if it's this exact day, either tomorrow or the next day. When the conversation is ready to disappear with everyone back to their usual activity. Maybe we should ask Monika if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Guido, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading it a little too much, but she seems to be downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Guido. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, she's never really, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I could care about my well-being of my club members, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. No comment about that one. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? Dear gosh, is Monika should be with Sayori. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Guido. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about it more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it always has been. You're so funny, Guido. Did I say something wrong? Just to be clarified as funny? Have you ever thought that maybe you're always seeing her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget about what I just said. I'll try to talk to her. Try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk, walks across the room to where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear from here. Two predictions. One, she's trying to get Sayori to like talk to me in a positive way. Second option, she's like saying some really mean stuff to her, but she can't but Sayori isn't allowed to show it because it would be suspicious about it. I sigh and set myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her and letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one who's behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Why would you say that? I glance around the room. Subtly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. It's nothing weird. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I can tell you that you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell us something like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot. It wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your trouble are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. First, I was kind of like, holy shit, right now. Why be Sayori? Eh? I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that I didn't want you to misunderstand. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for quite a long time. That's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into a little bit too much. Guido, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind that after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. She may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. Well, you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri said it looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression was gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries aren't told even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, can cover feelings you weren't aware weren't you. What she's saying, I have to her. Unsavory. I think. I'm pretty sure. That is. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as so. I know that word. Gosh darn it, I know that word. I'm not nearly sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is what it is. Feels weird seeing that quote in the game. I don't know why. It's a normal quote. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before we know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Well, I'm probably gonna leave Sayori alone, but I'm probably gonna stick with Yuri because we were just talking to her, so you know. My order is probably gonna go Yuri, Natsuki, and then Monika, and then Sayori. I think that's maybe I should go like that. What time is it? Okay, not that long. Well done, Guido. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our thoughts, our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monika. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems that everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Guido? Eh? Well, you know how I like to say your writing is very personal when you get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Yeah? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good moment. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you make it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Yeah, I forgot about my enemy cursive. Alright, looks relatively the same. Alright, we'll start off great. It's just beach, okay. I read that's beak at first, but that's clearly beach. A marvel of millions of years in the making. When the womb of Earth chaotically meets the sun's face, under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneathly gray rolling clouds, an endless I'm not. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. But when the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently... That says lick, right? Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? on will or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still built some thing house. That's philosophy stuff right there. Okay. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The Sally ain't. The Sally ain't is. That's not ain't. There's no T in there. The salty aim are air. The salty air is. I don't know how to pronounce that one. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundaries line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to a note to and at the shore. The knife. I definitely read that wrong. That is not capitalized D. Forward, and I. Yeah, I definitely understood that. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. You say it like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, we just already wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topics as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's not surprised that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad writing about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Speaking of which, this one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday anyway. I see where you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Is that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki elbows kind of move my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha 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 ha. How do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Weak. See, this NPC has a weak mindset right here. Weak mindset be like. Well, maybe it was funny to her and me. I think. Oh, screw it. Okay, let's read dialogue. Just to see if I'm not being a poser right now. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. Okay, it's kind of hard to decipher that. It's either like you say that sarcastically. It just all depends on the tone of how you speak that. The problem is, it's obviously just words. I mean, I think she did say. I think you could tell based on her facial expression, but I forgot what her facial expression is, which is a shame. So basically, my player's being a wuss, okay? That does not seriously hurt. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her palm to me like nothing even happened. Alright. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Alright, I'm supposed to anyways. So, the mind. No, I gotta read the full thing. I don't know if I could, like, just. I'm not sure I'm supposed to analyze something that feels like that. Just straight just tells me what it's saying. The shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way, you thought you had left you long. In a way, you thought had left you long ago. What is that? That's an actual sentence? In a way, you thought. In a way, you thought had left you a long. I've like huge stuttering issues, and this is like doing the opposite, helping my case because of the way the sentence is formed. And maybe I'm the one like who's being incoherent here, but I feel like there should be something between there should be something with the had. In a way, you thought had. No, you had you left. You left you. Holy, what is that sentence? Maybe am I the dumb one here? I'm genuinely so confused right now. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities into the salty sea, and let me see see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember that reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that you wash away. Is this just the same thing? It is the same thing. Yeah. This sentence really annoys me. I like a personal vendetta against that sentence now. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you learn to love yourself again. Let me just read this one sentence just to make sure I got this right, okay? In a way you thought had left you long ago. In a way you thought had left you long ago. That is a dumb sentence. Yeah. I felt that I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. I'm not going to write anything negative about the beach. Bro, please do better than that one sentence. That one sentence was so blunt. It's not funny. It's not funny. I seriously can't tell if I'm the issue here, or if it. That sentence just genuinely annoys me. It really. Well, Yuri takes on it was a little more Solomon. Well, that's. Gee, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh. You see her really doing that too. Making us write about a similar topic, but then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ends up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Alright, time for a dictator herself, Monika. Hi, Guido. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monika take the poem and I'm holding my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other ones that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Hahaha, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... Haha, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a little bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? I think we know what you're trying to do here. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Uh, yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. That's a scary sentence. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. The beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all the summer is out. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift of the sky, victims of the current and winds. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends still exist. But when all else has failed me. Sorry, I had to do a thing in my mouth, like a yawn. When all others have turned away, the legends all remain, to last in the star gloomy in the Twilit. Is that a Twilit? Twilit. Feels like I'm saying a really, really bad word right now. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless, but a hand catches between the thumb and the forefinger. The hands of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no one to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. Wait a second. Oh no, I thought it was one of those like the star looking out things where like you put an extra word and then on the bottom page it like tells you clarifications or something like that. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. This is Monika. She thinks there's no purpose. She thinks there's no meaning, and seek only the impossible. She's not the legend. She does not exist. Monika does not exist. No one here exists. You know, I figured out learning and looking for answers or the sort of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone's club prefer writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everyone was okay, we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Gee, I wonder why I would be the best one to know that. It's not like I'm a human playing DDLC at 3:34 in the morning, speaking to you. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, it's really strange she said do is two-dimensional. Wouldn't it be three-dimensional? I'm actually genuinely... Wait, I feel like I'm saying something stupid. Am I saying something stupid? I'm clipping myself and keep saying stupid stuff, ain't I? It's not... one-dimensional. Yeah, wait, no, I don't think I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika writing stuff for the day. It's gonna be something that I just need to get. She's gonna screw up again. Are you ever too shy to show your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. But because instead of just telling that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. But it's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What was that advice? Alright, time for her to say Yuri. Let's see if she's still acting weird. This is your best one so far. No explanation mark, by the way. It's really, really nice, Guido. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Oh gosh. I think I understand it now. Toxic positivity. Is that what's going on? Fake smiles. Well, alright. Hey, Guido. I'm so little surprised. I really thought that you'd try writing problems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Why is the music gone? Sorry, I don't. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? This isn't about you. This is about what the words that connect to me, not to you guys, okay? Just not about you. It's about what I choose. It's about words that speak to me. I don't go around choosing words being like, which words do I choose from my favorite club member of the literature club? Yes, this is the word I'm gonna choose. I mean, that's probably how the majority of people played it because they're like, I really want to get together with this one. I really want to interact with this one a lot and get to know him on a personal level and that type of stuff. But me personally, I don't really have that connection with any of these people yet. So I don't have a favorite or like a least favorite at the moment. So I'm just like choosing words that stick out to me particularly. Anyway, so let's continue the dialogue. Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress him. See, that's what I'm saying. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength of something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one excited. What is going on? Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's easier to write when thinking about you. Oh no. Is my character confessing that he has a crush on her? Sayori. Wait, was I the one just saying that? I'm so confused. No. Guido. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori's trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. Is she gonna cry? If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glanced around the room to make sure nobody had noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She's difficult to keep shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself, puts on a smile. It's nothing, Guido. It's just a little rain cloud. Hey, the thing she mentioned in her poem. I think. Yeah, gosh. She had the cloud one. She had the breakfast one. Oh shoot! What did one of them mention the rain cloud? I think she mentioned it afterwards. I'm sorry I had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Toxic positivity. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. It's over. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is this me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You derived from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common for shouting that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only different thing here is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I think I might know. Should I just like say it? I feel like it's gonna happen soon. This game isn't that long. This game isn't even that long of a game. I have been playing for like a few hours now. So I feel like I should be at the ending point, according to what I've searched up online. When I get search up story mode or anything, I just search up how many hours this game. But I guess it's like if you just like keep spamming the enter button and you don't just carefully read every dialogue like I'm doing, so who knows. I thought you just went pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times she should not go home with her, you picked a time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. She's fine. Buzzer alert, buzzer button, pause buzzer button. What'd she say? Anyways, you just dismissed my question. That's you just what'd she say? And then she went anyways. You didn't even bother answering my question, you jerk. We need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. No one else is helping me here. She literally just skipped my question. Oh, she definitely told her to kill herself. I just know it. Monika, you sick. I can't say that word. Natsuki, you will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle them all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me to sign them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? What are you asking me for? You're the leader. I'm the new guy. What are you asking me for? I know you're looking at me, the player. I know what you're up to. I know what you're trying to do. I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now. It's throwing me off the fact that you're just stuttering with like now, which starts with an N, and then right next to it, I'd say Natsuki, which also starts with an N. So to do like 3 N's in a row, and then now Natsuki pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I also can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you may You have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Used expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Guido. The one who's truly useless. Ahahaha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Oh gosh, a decision. You can always help me out as well. That would be really appreciative of that. That's Monika suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members. Wait, a weekend? By the way, Sayori's probably dead right now. Just spitballing. I think she's dead. They got her. She's gone. Or something like that, I don't know. I think it's happening soon. Her death. How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I want to find a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tried to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. We don't mean that I like to be around you if you will make him wants to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Guido to. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's time for Guido to decide. Alright, time for my third deciding thing in the game. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he'll be interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, hello. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Guido, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Stop reminding me it's up to me. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. What? What is Sayori doing here? If I choose Sayori, they're definitely gonna tease me. I'm concerned if she committed die. Okay, so if I choose Monika, if I could choose Natsuki, she's gonna be cooking with me, I guess, I don't know. And I get to spend some quality time with her. If I choose Yuri, it's gonna be just like the reading time thing. If I choose Monika, then she's gonna say some more weird things to me. If I say Yuri, I'm literally doing nothing, and I'm just, dear gosh. See, I want to get to know that, like, realistically, what is Sayori doing right now? I'm worried that she's committing die right now. So realistically, if I'm worried at someone that I know from like my childhood, and I'm worried they're committing. Okay, realistically, my character doesn't know that. But I am. I'm the player. I'm the best soul. No. This guy's the best soul. I'm the soul. Okay. Process of elimination. Not Monika. Okay, wait. She did say spend some time with her, but it's not like I spent any quality time with Natsuki either. I feel like I spent some quality time with Yuri already, and I definitely spent a lot of quality time with Sayori. The problem is, I don't know what she's doing right now. But I feel like if if she was to like be legitimately dead right now, then what? See, I don't know if there would be like a moment where it's like, wait, no way, I just remembered something. I'm trying to give her space. She said she's not feeling well, but she was acting really weird about it. So realistically, what am I gonna do about Sayori? Am I just gonna go over here and be like, yo, what's up? And then you're gonna let me in, and then she's gonna keep saying, yeah, and it's just gonna like keep talking about like smiles, and that type of stuff. I feel like, I mean, I'm just, it's either Sayori or Natsuki, one of those two. I definitely don't trust Monika. I spent a lot of quality time with Yuri. Then again, maybe my player will stop being offended by Natsuki. I'm just worried that like Sayori might be off of herself right now. Worried that she might get like do some serious injuries to her. Alright, Sayori, please don't hurt yourself. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so you could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Yeah? Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Although Yuri's being a little dramatic, it's a little hard for me to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Guido? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. How about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big a video or anything. It might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be a little unappreciated in general. I had a couple of something for her to do and then maybe offering her help. That doesn't mean Natsuki went back and forth between everyone before he look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hand over on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way the people that view during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns down to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri's the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I began to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say in a time like this. Because Sayori would always help everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. With that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely get to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's something wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri after the rest and chat between each other. Where are you going? Yeah. We still need to figure out the plans for this weekend. You literally said you would have gone home and rest. You didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped in my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I was the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyways, I just needed to complain for a second. We all have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much. So, you better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you say you were gonna be just give me a dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like it's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might happen when we're outside of school. Monika told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make someone happen? Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Does the main character have a crush on her? Or is it too early for that? He definitely does. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take off my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Please check on Sayori. It's already Sunday. She's dead. I've been absolutely increasingly excited about Natsuki's upcoming visit, and I've been excited, and I've been anxious about if something bad happened to Sayori. Like, you know, I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We send each other one after exchanging numbers to double check when it turns to conversation. She's almost different personality on phones in terms of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. Dear gosh, dear gosh, it sounds like my theory is almost right. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's real aside that she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before. Oh no. Is she gonna be dead? Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. But once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on her before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a fairly habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. Oh gosh, it's happening. Oh no. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh phew, she's not dead. Hi Guido. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but teases that she's suffering. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. It doesn't look that messy to me. Maybe my standards are just low. I also recognize the same stuffy and wall decorations she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Wait, how'd you know? Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sayori was already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Ah, that's true. Oh, it's 4 in the morning. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Oh, I mean, sorry, there's no O. Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan a meetup or anything. Ah, so just me and Natsuki then. Yup. There's horizontals between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, Guido. Eh? Why can't you just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. Accidentally. K word. You actually took the mask off. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been able to think about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by her shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you like listening? Sorry, there's no like. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Guido. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? Depression. What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Guido? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Okay, so if I'm being honest, I did saw this as a spoiler thing. And I kept like thinking about it. I saw it coming. It's one of those like, it's kind of one of those spoiler things where you can't just like forget about it. So, I don't know what the other ones are though. If anyone else has like, I don't know if anyone else has mental issues. So at least I'm going blind with that, but I'm not blind here. Not entirely, at least. I don't know how this conversation is going to go. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late at school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. No reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time that she have known her? She really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why Sayori never told me about this? It's almost like I feel been betrayed as her close friend. I feel like it's obvious why, because like, I feel like most people wouldn't like want to like say, cause like they say that they don't want other people to like think about them and like be concerned for them. So if you like just say what you're saying, then yeah, people obviously will feel concerned for you. So that's why you wouldn't like say it. That's my interpretation, at least. I don't know. I'm not a professional in this type of stuff. Because if I knew, I would have done something I could to support you. Even if there's so much that I could do, I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Guido. I swear, I just heard a noise down here. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have a waste effect caring of me instead of doing something. About caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Guido, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help me is if everything could be like it was before, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and it made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Guido? Sayori? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy to convince me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. We won't have it any other way. Guido? Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remains at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. Guido. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. What I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these things go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Guido. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And it's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. After she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like it for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice, then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have the other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please, don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me in my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help me out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Finally, I can save now. Alright, I can finally go to bed. It's 4:10. That was interesting gameplay. Goodbye.